Gold has been the subject of conflict for centuries and comes in all shapes and sizes.
You really are not up to date with me.
You don't own me.
I will defeat the Butcher.
You will not win. You cannot win. This fire that you think you have, it's all a facade. It's all a figment of your imagination.
And Lesnar again with Rollins up top.
Oh my God!
Steel chair right into the ribs again.
At SummerSlam, Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship.
But not all battles are fought for gold.
Emir, you lost? The Queen's gonna take over.
So-called queen.
I don't think you guys understand how power really works.
Shane McMahon has got more power, more authority, and more TV time than anyone. And trust me when I say that nobody watching ever wanted that.
It's Bray Wyatt. Wyatt is on Raw. The Fiend.
All scores will be settled. Brains, brawn, and civil wars. Welcome to the real party of the summer. And now, Mat Wrestling, RWT, and the Four Corner Network presents PromoSlam 4.
Welcome to the party, pal. This is PromoSlam 4. I am your captain, Dazzy Dangerously, alongside the current reigning and defending promo champion, the Butcher, and the current reigning and defending knowledge champion, Mike Larkin. And we're not coming alone, we're also joined by the contender for Mike's Gold. He is the Rwt Kingpin, Emir BlackBane Costello. Welcome, everybody.
That's right. I'm the champion of getting up early. I need some type of champion on my name somewhere, right, guy?
I can design one with just like a clock on the main face.
Something like, not quite like the 24/7 title, which by the way,
that would be appropriate.
Though we all knew that the look of that title was shit when it came out, I've got to say, thanks to R-Truth, that has been a very entertaining title for me. I don't know how you guys.
The most relevant title
Do you know
in
what I was
WWE.
about to say then? I can't help but think what the title would look like with a black strap. And then I thought, that title was designed for R-Truth because the green and black is camo.
True. Very true.
I'm fucking telling you. It's the first time I've actually sat back there and gone, black strap? No, kid, no. That'd look quite... camo. And the motherfucker's always hiding.
Yep.
Even under a lampshade.
He's made it. I tell you what, though, he's made that title possibly the best title on the current product.
Yeah, we never thought we'd say that.
It's great.
And on all poor Maria getting pinned with her legs in stirrups.
At the OBGYN, yeah. And then R-Truth,
but
you got your baby, fucker. I wanted my baby back.
OBG, why not?
Yep.
Okay, so let's ease into things with NXT Takeover Toronto, which is Saturday. Good, because I'm out Friday. Okay, 5 matches.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I haven't really followed the build-up very closely, but you don't usually need to because NXT Takeovers just blow your brains out anyway.
Yeah, you don't need no backstories with NXT. No. You don't need to. It's about the product and what they push out. Unlike Maria Kanellis.
Well, on on the subject of women, we have 2 women's matches. We'll kick it off with Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai.
I'm not even asked about who wins. It will be awesome.
I'm just gonna go EO all the way for this one.
I'm going Candice.
You're going Candice LeRae?
I'm gonna go Candice as well because she hasn't won anything since she's debuted in NXT.
I'm just saying. I think because EO's got this heel turn now, like and EO's got this edge. I gotta go EO, and this will continue. But either way, it's gonna be good.
I was sat there the other day, right, and I was looking at it, and I was thinking, dude, they really could have done something similar to the Black Lotus Triads.
Exactly, like they did in Lucha Underground. Yep.
Yeah, they're so cut her, man. She looks amazing.
She does.
She's so fit.
I don't need friends.
I saw a story on the hold your ears, gentlemen, on the dirt sheets. Dun dun dun.
Oh.
And way to bring the mood down. That's what you get for getting me on this show at 4 a.m., you bastards. But I saw a story that.
Speaking of that, I was still making graphics last night. Well, this morning at 4 a.m. and Amir just like, "Why are you up at this time?"
Yeah, I was like, "What are you doing, dude? Can you tell how precious my sleep is to me? When it's like 6 p.m. in the evening, and I see Dazzy still active, and I'm just doing the math, and it's like, what the fuck o'clock in the UK? I'm like, dude, you're disrespecting my sleep now."
I come on. Well, I was still up then as well. I was watching, right? But I come on, and the first thing I see this morning, and I thought, wow, we haven't spoken in so long. And the first thing Amir basically says to me is about Big Mouth, Paradise PD, and F is for Family. He goes, "You suck. I literally love all those shows. You don't know funny, David." David! I was like, whoa, I got under his skin. He called me David. Yes!
Well, you've insulted these shows that are literally like, I love cartoons, and these are the most adult themed cartoon. The amount of cartoon dicks and like boobs and hilarious. I know it's all juvenile, but it's all hilarious to me. And then you said you hated every last one of them, and I thought to myself, well, that's just because you're unfunny.
No, it's not though. Have you seen Still Game?
No, what's that?
No,
I highly doubt that'll be on US Netflix.
No, see.
I mean, even we need subtitles for it sometimes.
Unfortunately, it's just not.
Shut it, Tajan! Fucking great.
But that story on the dirt sheet suggested that WWE has wasted all the Asian female talents, and I thought to myself, don't talk about Nakamura like that. But the thing was, you look at like Asuka and stuff like that, and you go, you can't. They gave Asuka an incredible run, and then the part where she didn't really do much after. That's just how they treat their superstars. It's not really an Asian girl thing. I hate the fact that people always try to make it a race thing.
It's gone on to race. It's gone on to race.
It's like, stop doing that, dude. It's not.
I know exactly what you mean. But I look at it, right, and I think, what the fuck were they doing before they got to WWE?
Yeah, who knew their name outside of Japan?
Japan wasn't utilizing them properly.
Well, first of all, as far as I can tell, in New Japan, you can't even. I've never seen one woman even wrestle a match in New Japan.
They don't.
So I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear about WWE wasting them.
It goes on its very own kind of not race card, but it's a sexist card in Japan.
Well, they have all.
Do you know what I mean? Men
and all female
there to do the. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck that.
They got Stardom and Shine.
So that's the long way around to me saying Candice LeRae.
There was a time to going off subject.
The other color.
Yep, I want to hate on them Asian girls too. Fuck it.
I just want to say this.
That's exactly how a Billy Connolly stand-up show would go. He'd start a joke, then he'd go into a story, and then he'd give you the punchline.
I will say this. You talk about like your Asukas and Kairi Sanes. I think, Butcher, you could say this. You and I both loved Kairi Sane and Lucha Underground when she was doing Black Lotus stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So.
It's a shame.
It is.
The woman can go and she wrestled a hell of a match with Pentagon.
And she did, my God. One of the best matches of that season, yes.
And now she's running around with a fucking sailing ship wheel and looking a twat.
And Kabuki Warriors, Butcher. Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, exactly.
Great entrance theme, though.
It is. Just to mix some of their themes.
That's just how W. That's just they can't do it anymore, though, can they?
No.
Nope.
There's no designing of, you know what I mean? No creativity within, theme tunes because they got soppy bollockses doing them.
Yes, pretty much.
CFO money.
CFO money.
Speaking of money, see, we're full of segues into the Street Profits versus Undisputed Era for the Tag Team Championships.
What's up, fam? How you doing?
Fam?
We go get on that
How
ass,
you doing,
fam? Undisputed, man.
I love them.
Nope.
Terrence
Still not
from
going.
Angry Bird.
I love what do they call it? The Street Profits. I love those guys. Listen,
oh my God, Amir, we have agreed twice.
I want to understand something. Is there a black tag team that exists that doesn't feed into the? No, I get it. WWE is all about characters. So at some point, there has to be like an incredible like stereotype.
Let's tell the real
Profits.
story right here.
This guy walks out with some drink in his
cup. That's probably why
cup.
they got rid of Fandango and Breeze down to NXT because they were white cops. Vince McMahon woke up one day and he's like, I've had this great idea. We're going to bring up the Street Profits and then we're going to have Breezango be the bad cops. I don't think that'll work, Vince. Of course it will. It works in real life.
On a side note, I have to say in regards to Breezango, I know they're taking on the Forgotten Sons next week on NXT. I am very happy to see that they are in NXT together.
Are you sure you didn't write that down?
No, I did not.
That's a professional right there.
His brain is broken down into like files.
That's how good he is.
Just
He
for
picks
reference
right
to
back
the
up.
listeners, we just had to edit and go back to that sentence because of audio problems, and Mike repeated himself word for word.
Without a breath. Without a breath or without or I don't think I'll answer that one. Like a Phoenix reference, you know what I mean? Nope, I don't know that one.
Hey, speaking of Phoenix, Daz, how impressed was Phoenix with the fact that you attacked Stephanie McMahon on Twitter?
I know I wasn't even that vicious. I could have done much worse than that.
Oh no, you made his day, brother. He was like, "Woo, yeah! Oh, Daz, fantastic! Woo, woo! Somebody get this man a beer."
By the way,
when he usually asks, "Have you tweeted that to them?" and I'll say no, then he'll go, "Can I do it?"
So how many episodes will he be behind now on this show?
He's about 6 or 8 behind.
Okay.
He's catching up.
Get your ass in here, Phoenix.
So when we get to promo series, Phoenix will be listening to PromoSlam.
Probably,
yeah. Okay. So have we actually got? I'm saying
no, nobody said
Era,
anything.
purely because Street Profits keep showing up on Raw, so I'm guessing they're going to be there full time soon.
I think what we said the last week with the fact that they're just giving them mainstream TV. They're giving them segments backstage, and people are reacting to it. They're pretty good in front of a camera. And there's definitely you know what I mean? They bounce off each other so well. Mm-hmm. Unlike Jason Jordan.
Oh, God. Well, here's the thing, though. I look at it like, since they're on, like you mentioned, the main roster, that's why I'm going with O'Reilly and Bobby Fish to win the titles. But I look at it like this. War Raiders need some competition. So, I mean, if they can rekindle a feud that you had in NXT, you could put the Viking Raiders and Street Profits go head-to-head. If they don't have the AOP come on over.
Yeah.
Or the War Raiders are done.
Yeah.
War Raiders, sorry, dirt sheet time. Supposedly Vince McMahon is
I know where you're going.
So angry that the War Raiders don't drink and that they seek out cat bars, as in they literally go from town to town trying to find places that have cats so they can pet them and hug them. And Vince McMahon was so pissed when he found out that apparently he couldn't finish his steak on Monday night.
Oh, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I go from place to place. I roam from town to town.
I'd like to meet the guy that came up with that theory on a dirt sheet.
That is, it's so hilarious. I can't even be mad at it because first off, there is a chance it may be true. Vince McMahon doesn't seem like the kind of guy to just throw the steak away because he's that pissed.
I spent $1,000 on this steak, and all you want to do is pet pussy.
Yeah. I can just imagine Street Profits taking a break and Vince like, they went to Amsterdam. You know what they went there for? Yeah, the cat-friendly cafes. What?
Well,
so yeah, sucks that War Raiders.
That great smelling cake.
But I think Street Profits. Is this their first title defense?
Yes, it is, man.
Yeah.
What's this weird thing like? And I know we'll get to it, but like the whole Iconics thing. I mean, I just think if you put the belts on somebody, let's make it be for something, or if not, what are we doing? But Undisputed Era is tag champs again. It would be awesome. We've seen it. I don't know, man.
Go on, man. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Supposedly, the Street Profits are being showcased on Raw as a way to try to bridge the gap between on NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if they left the tag titles on them. Undisputed Era is established. Yeah. They don't need the belts because they're so fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there seems this obsession right now to put all the gold on the faction that's. Do you know what I mean? And I look at that and I think, but there could be the other way around. You know, we've seen the, you know what I mean, the Fallout type of thing a fair few weeks ago. What if O'Reilly and Fish win, and obviously the North American title changes hands to Roderick, right? And Adam Cole loses. What if they boot Adam Cole out? That for me though is the end of Undisputed Era. No one will give a fuck.
Well, they got a potential of doing a clean sweep because all four are going for titles.
You know what I mean? They could potentially put the titles on all of them, but do they need it? I mean, where does it end? We know come October that there's going to be a completely brand new fucking draft. Do you know what I mean? Well, they're doing a proper fucking televised draft, aren't they?
Yeah.
It ain't going to have anything to do with Raw or SmackDown. It's going to be on its own. They're going to do it like the fucking NFL do it and shit. But I suppose they could do it. But then what happens come... You know what I mean? What happens come then? Do they just... You can't continuously keep, doing Kevin Owens's and bring Adam Cole up from NXT with the NXT title. Because if you're called up, then you're called up, aren't you?
Yeah, I keep wondering if any of them refuse to be called up, like Adam Cole or Gargano, because they've been there for a long time.
The funny thing is obviously Breeze gets called down, and we're all sitting there going, "Yeah, that's a great move." And then fucking Fandango shows up, and then they're back to doing their all. Well, you know what, Breeze? I think you've been dressing down. Well, they never dropped that whole thing, did they? But I mean, what, you know what I mean? They're going to be decent for the tag team division. So what you've got to basically think is, to bring one in, you've got to drop one out.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably is the Street Profits. But why couldn't they? Why couldn't they do, you know what I mean? The main roster and NXT.
Yeah, like
why not?
Say like the Viking Raiders, but they're just more on the Raw now. Yeah.
It's a toughie, like.
It is.
Because they're definitely ready for the main card. I think so. And normally Street Profits wouldn't be my thing, and they certainly weren't my thing in NXT. It's since they've come onto the main, you know what I mean? And they're getting actual TV time. But let's face it, in NXT, you don't see any of that backstage. You know, they're bona fide. They're wrestlers, especially Ford. And look at the fucking, you know what I mean? The entertainment value that they give.
Mm-hmm.
Should put them with R-Truth and fucking Carmella. That'd be ace.
All right, so
3 men and 1 white chick.
Yep.
3 black men and 1 white chick.
Come on, Butcher. It's been done.
Yeah.
I was about to say Crime Time when they had Eve Torres, so there you go.
It's almost like 2 women and a cup.
I immediately think of the Good Boys trailer. How many husbands does she have?
Yeah. Husbands.
Okay, so you saying Street Profits or Undisputed Era?
Yeah, Street Profits.
I'm going Street Profits as well.
All right.
I'll go Undisputed Era.
Fuck you, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Well, fuck you very much. Okay, triple threat match for the North American Championship. Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roddy Strong.
You see, I really, really don't want this because I don't want Velveteen to drop it.
Oh, here we go.
But I've really got to go with it's got to be Strong. It has to.
I'm gonna say Roddy pins Velveteen Dream, and that sets up a Roddy Pete Dunne feud for the North American title.
Yeah.
Maybe Dunne has it won. And we get a era interaction to which distracts Dunne and Roderick gets the pin.
Yeah, and that's why I said the feud has to be that friggin' afterwards. It's got to be Roddy and Pete Dunne to continue that feud. So, yeah.
Velveteen coming up.
Yes, I agree with Butcher. So, yes.
I'd love it if Dunne won, but I'm going with Strong as well.
Okay.
Did you notice on the 2K20 video, obviously the introduction to obviously the fucking cover.
Yeah.
The Velveteen's in that.
Yes,
and he's the only NXT superstar that is.
That's right.
They had to put a black guy in there, didn't they, Emir? Do you know what I mean? They had to put a black guy in there. They had to. No one else was there. You got the 24/7 champion, but no. Vince is like, I can't believe I've got to do this.
They missed a really golden opportunity there with R-Truth. He could have been there and been like,
maybe
I can't wait for it.
And we didn't see him.
I can't wait for I'm so excited for 2K17, y'all.
Who was on the cover of 2K17? Was it AJ?
Yeah, I think it was AJ.
AJ Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins was 18.
No, AJ's on this one, isn't it? The last one.
Oh, wait.
Who was on 17?
Oh, friggin'.
Oh, was it Brock?
Oh, God. Hold on. I'm going to look.
Yeah, I think it was Brock.
Mike, you're supposed to already know it.
Yeah, it was Brock. I don't care about Brock Lesnar being on the cover of video games since Here Comes the Pain. Shut up.
Dazzy, I just want to say this. Now that we're aware of this and the coming up Knowledge Championship, I need all Mike's questions to be about Brock Lesnar and the wrestling game.
Okay. Changing all questions now.
Thanks.
Who was on the cover of SmackDown versus Raw 2000? Okay.
Greco wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Yes, little George Hackenschmidt and Luthez. There you go.
All right.
Yeah. Hey.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah, he is.
Now it's everybody else's turn to Google.
Yeah.
Okay, Amir, is that a full house for Roddy Strong, or are you saying somebody else?
I'm going to go with Velveteen Dream, and it's not because he's black. Just kidding. Yes, it is. No, I think Velveteen Dream. Well, first off, I know you guys say that we don't need to know the storylines to predict this stuff, but I actually haven't seen WWE programming in months. so I don't know what's actually happening on any of these shows. But I will say that Velveteen Dream, I know he only had a little bit of heat with the Call Me Up Vince tights, and since then he has proudly been waving the WWE banner all over social media and kissing a lot of ass. Or maybe it's just how he actually feels about it. Either way, I find no fault with the man. I think he has a great look. He's an amazing wrestler, and I think that he's being groomed to be a big star. So, without any other knowledge,
world champion written all over him.
Yes, I'm just going with that.
He's got a brilliant level head.
Could anyone in the world have pulled off that? Do you know what I mean? His look and everything. I think.
Well, Orlando Jordan didn't.
Old Patrick Roberts has been superb.
Orlando Jordan, I remember Orlando Jordan coming down from the damn ceiling, wrapped up in caution tape.
Oh, no.
Jizzing himself over Rob Terry, for the love of
Yo, by the way, Orlando Jordan is somewhere completely baffled. He's like, I did that same thing. Come on, why didn't it work when I did it?
Because you sucked, Orlando Jordan.
Do you know what
He's
the
like,
worst thing
yeah,
about
of course I
was,
sucked.
He
Whoa!
Came out. He came out after that.
That's true.
Goldust is somewhere shaking his head.
On to match number 4, Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. Now, every time we do a takeover predictions, I'm like, okay, Shayna's got to drop it this time. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go with Shayna.
I'm going with Mia. It's time. I know I've said it's
you watched
time
me be wrong
the
this
last
time.
3 times. I have said it's time though for the last 3 times, and I've gone against Shayna.
Yeah.
But I'm staying with Mia because it's time.
And you love her.
Oh, do I ever? Fucking hell, that woman wouldn't be safe if she was in an airport with me. Fucking hell.
Wait, hold on a second. Do you really want Keith Lee after you, though?
What?
Isn't she's with Keith Lee, so why would you want to go?
Fuck Keith Lee up.
Whoa, man. Hey, you're going to that basket of his glory.
I don't give a fuck.
She's with Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Well, that means I've got a shot.
Yes.
I've got the blue polish out.
I'm gonna go Mia Yim as well because I don't know. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be. I'm gonna do something. Yeah. First of all, I think if you ask black people in America, they'd go, Emir doesn't support us enough. But today I'm going all black. All right.
That's the title of the show, the All Black Show.
All Black Show. Yeah, I've seen Mia Yim when I was at where was I? I think when I was in Phoenix for the Rumble. I'm sorry, I don't really know where I was, but I got to see her wrestle the same night I saw the UK wrestlers from NXT UK, and I like her. She was pretty okay. It's not exactly a ringing endorsement, but at some point they've got to get that title off of Shayna Baszler, and she's got to go on to bigger and brighter things. So I'm gonna go Mia.
That is a great endorsement. Yeah, pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
Mike.
All right, Shayna. I know. Fuck me.
Is that an offer or? Because I don't think she swings that way.
No, probably not. I mean, but no, I mean. Christ. All right. Hold on. Let me say my thing before I lose it. Okay.
Whoa! What a way to cover things up.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Shayna, fuck me.
Get up off me, man. All right. So Shayna and Mia had great matches on NXT, and they had a hell of a semifinal bout in the inaugural Mae Young Classic. I think these two are going to kill it, but I think Shayna's going to retain, and they'll set it up for the next NXT Takeover in September. So yeah, I'm going to go Shayna.
All right, 2 for 2 on that one. And finally, 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT Championship. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. I like the theory of all the Undisputed Era winning titles except for Gargano losing his and then getting kicked out, so I'm going with Gargano to regain. And then Ciampa to come back. And once again, we'll get the feud between Gargano and Ciampa.
Gargano hasn't got the title, though.
He will if he beats Adam Cole.
Cole's the champion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If he drops it to Adam, if he drops it to Gargano.
I thought that I thought Ciampa and Gargano were friends now.
Yeah, you know, but he lost Goldie.
I know it's all he cares about. He's like a modern day Triple H. Remember back in the day, Triple H was like, I don't care. I'll do anything to not be separated from that title.
But that's the thing. They were friends, and then they came on Raw while they were still feuding in NXT.
But that's what I mean. I just don't think that going back to old feuds is the right direction.
I
know they're great matches and that, but I mean, it's we were like critical of, like, you know, Shane McMahon, you know, all these SummerSlam matches, you know, all these like, and that wouldn't be far. You know what I mean? There would be no difference.
What if it's one last match, loser leaves NXT?
I'm still going with Adam Cole.
I think the sad part about that is the person that left NXT would be a double loser because they lost the match and they had to leave NXT. That's so sad.
No, you see, that's been done with Gargano.
Yeah, that's when he came back.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a shitty prize. Okay, you lost the title and now you're going to live in Minsk.
I reckon Gargano did actually get pulled aside. You know, like when most of them see Triple H and are like, it's time. But what happened with Gargano was, it wasn't Triple H. It was old, I call him Dick Van Dyke. Fucking 205.
Oh, Maverick?
Yeah.
Drake
Maverick?
It was him. Gargano! You're coming at 205!
What's the deal with his wife, by the way? I mean, I don't want to sound naive, but like,
hold on.
Is that his real wife, or is that just?
Yes.
She doesn't seem like a super good actress, dude.
No, well, she's green. I mean,
maybe she's going through. Maybe she's going through the menopause.
Whoa.
Maybe she gets 24/7.
Oh.
Nice.
Maybe she isn't. That's the problem.
Well, it is a problem. They've stated that they still haven't consummated the marriage.
Okay,
yeah, she's. Every time I see her on TV, or I don't really see her on TV. That's a lie. I just see the clips on Facebook.
She's not happy to be in WWE, does she?
No, she looks so. It's always so painfully awkward. Like everything is always gold, and then you see her face, and you're like, oh, right.
You can see Vince backstage. You know what? I love this girl. She's got a face like steel. She really looks like she doesn't want to be here.
That's just
amazingly, she looks like the rest of the roster.
That's just a standard wife face.
It is.
I don't want to be.
Darcy, I know your missus is definitely in work, isn't she?
She says herself she's got a resting bitch face.
Randy Orton had that feud with Triple H, where Triple H showed up to his house and tossed him through a window, and his wife, which I don't think that may have just been an actress. I don't think that was the woman he was actually with at the time. But the scream that she gave was so fake. She was like, ah, but her face looked like she wanted to laugh so hard.
It's still not Brie Bella though.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, what's the predictions for this one?
I go with Adam Cole. It's got to be Adam Cole.
Adam Cole's the current champion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah. Adam Cole.
I'm going to go with the white guy.
I'm
going to check.
Exactly.
Mike?
Are you serious? No black guy in this match?
Let me tell you something. If Tony Atlas had been in this match, I'd have chose him. You understand?
Me and The Rock couldn't have done it without you. All right, no, I'm gonna go with Adam Cole, baby. It's irritating.
Fucking laughed on this one.
So, Mike, you said Adam Cole as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sitting this one alone. Alright. Let's get into the Knowledge Championship.
All right, here we go.
There will be one round and then head-to-head. Head-to-head will be a little bit later on. So the winner of the first round will get a 1 point head start in head-to-head. And once again, there is a strict 15-second time limit. If you do not answer before the buzzer, it goes down as a wrong answer.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to know what round 1 is?
What is round 1?
Round 1 is the Phoenix's favourite. Name the card.
Of course.
And he'll know the answer in 3 months.
Dark match, Daz? Yeah, your nay.
Dark match. No.
Oh.
No dark match.
Butcher can play along.
Oh, Butcher. I would encourage you to temper your expectations. See, I had been on the call with you when Phoenix was going against Larkin. Phoenix, a guy who actually had a chance to win, and you were on the edge of your seat. With me, you can just kind of sit back and rest all the way on the cushion if you'd like. All right.
And of course, when the 15 seconds are up, you will hear.
The effing man.
The man. The Mastodon.
Oh, God. Now, imagine if they actually called him the Mastodon. Because Vince was trying so hard to trademark that.
Yeah. Remember when they used to put nicknames on the nameplates when they did entrances, so it'd be The Game, Triple H?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. The first match on this mystery pay-per-view is Farouk, Ken Shamrock, and Steve Blackman versus D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, and The Rock.
Backlash. Wait, do I get to guess too, or is it just Mike?
Yeah, you get one guess each per match.
One guess each.
Oh,
I'm going to go with Judgment Day 1998.
No, Emir, 3 seconds.
Backlash to 1997.
No. Next match. European Championship, Triple H versus Owen Hart.
Oh my God, is this like Unforgiven 98?
Jeez. Correct.
Unforgiven 98. Oh, we both said it that time.
Yeah, there was definitely lag there.
Wait, is Phoenix on the line?
Phoenix bringing the brave with the leg.
Okay, Mike, you are correct, and you will get the 1 point head start in head-to-head a little bit later on.
As if you needed that.
As if you needed it.
But the only reason I remember this is still the only other match I can remember from this is Taker and Kane Inferno. I have no idea what the rest of the card was. Oh, I think Austin.
We had the new Midnight Express, Bodacious Bat and Bombastic Bob.
No.
Versus the Rock and Roll Express. Luna Vachon versus Sable in an evening gown match.
Okay.
Yeah, we all remember those. New Age Outlaws versus LOD 2000 with Sonny.
God.
Undertaker versus Kane in the Inferno match, and the main event was Dude Love versus Stone Cold for the WWE title.
Dude, that backdrop on that car. Dude, that backdrop was sick.
Alright. It is time for a civil war.
Oh.
Between our very own Rwt Kingpin, Emir BlackBane Costello, Lewis, and Moni Lynn. But there is a little bit of a surprise. So here is the Civil War.
Hey RWT, it's Moni Lynn, your RWT queen. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But anyhow, so I'm starting to think about a lot of things. And, you know, we have Lewis over here still wanting to do destruction and taking over RWT. And, you know, he wants to pretty much have a battle. He wants to, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like a war, a true fucking war. Your queen's not about that. No. No. I'm all about the familia and keeping the family together and, you know, just enjoying what we have going on already. So, by that being said, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you. Ready? And I don't believe in wars, but here comes the bomb.
Yeah, I am the bomb.
So, here's what's happening. I know you guys have seen us kind of hanging out together and, enjoying our weekends with our families together, familia, like I keep saying. And so now the queen and her court are going in cahoots or together with the Rwt Kingpin.
And you know what? As a guy who always intended to keep control of this group, I accept this. I welcome this. I think that you and I had a discussion, and we agreed that it really is about the family. And family business, should be handled in this way. And now that you and I are back on the same page, there's only one thing left to do. Gotta vanquish the outsider.
Yep. Time for Lewis to go down and out. Yeah, he's gonna see. We're gonna seek and destroy him, and he better sleep with one eye open. I just did all Metallica songs right there. So.
By the way, let the record show. In spite of the fact that you're not gonna try to take control of this group, you will always be the queen of RWT.
Aw, thank you. Yay, the queen. I don't have my crown on right now. It's at home. So there we have it. The queen with the kingpin.
That's right.
We're fighting behind the kingpin to get this evolution of pro wrestling down and out. No, yep, down and out. He's not going to take over RWT. We're keeping it in the familia.
So, Lewis, it looks like it's going to be me and you one-on-one, buddy. Stay tuned for my promo, because I'm about to give you hell.
Stay tuned and vote. Don't forget to vote. Vote. Watch all these promos. Watch PromoSlam. We had Chris Maldonado versus Ted De Niro. It's time to eat. No.
Right.
But yeah, vote. Check those out and vote. Do that damn thing.
We'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoy the rest of the promos. It's war, baby.
It's war. Bye.
The time has finally come. PromoSlam 4 is here. Civil war is upon us. And it begins now. I heard from a little birdie that Moni, Lynn, and Emir have joined forces. This doesn't surprise me. I saw the fear in Moni Lynn's eyes. She had a vision of her destruction. It must have looked sad and lonely. Emir states evolution will fail miserably. But in reality, his misery will begin when we annihilate RWT. Emir mentioned he's not the same guy from when he started. That he and Moni could not go back to being friends. Well, these so-called turncoats, as you say with Moni, as their leader, had no problem chopping your head off to get to the top. And now you realign yourself with them? I'm not sure if you know the meaning of loyalty to La Familia. Now, with Moni Lynn by your side, it will be much easier to exterminate the parasites that is RWT. I also recall you saying any chance of us being friends has been evaporated. You still don't understand I didn't come here to make friends. I came to seize and conquer. And when that happens, Emir and the rest of the RWT family will be ruined at the hands of Evolution of Pro Wrestling.
PromoSlam, August 9th, 2019. I have been chugging along trying to get to this day for a long time. And I don't just mean since this battle started with Lewis and the battle started with Moni Lynn. Which, by the way, shout out to Moni Lynn for finally coming to her senses and realizing that we should be more on focusing on, like, you know, being a family and sticking together and less about picking apart this great thing that has been built. You guys know I started this group. As the story goes, I was in another wrestling group that I wasn't the admin of. They treated people terribly. They turned off comments. They removed your post if they thought anybody else had shared the same thing in the last 2 days. Or I don't know, dude. It was weird. The admins trolled you and talked bad about you. It wasn't a good environment. And so I created my own thing. Then I started creating content and interviewing people for my podcast that were a part of the page. Not going after wrestlers in the industry, but like giving the people a voice, the fans a voice. And I did award shows, and we created logos, and we took people who didn't really have a platform necessarily before, and we gave them a voice, and we gave them a chance to grow and be somebody, And it was difficult, and it was a lot of work. You know, the captain, Dazzy Lee, can attest to that. You have a 2-minute clip. It may take 4 hours to edit that, but you know, I put my all into this. I built this from nothing. You know, RWT, it's not just a Facebook group to me. It is me, and I am RWT, and I've kept this going, and I've sustained this through a lot. You know, chasing down my education, working 7 days a week, hardly seeing my family. I didn't miss a show. I didn't miss a podcast. I produced things all along the way. I have literally given my soul to this. But now the king is tired. I know you could see it in my eyes. I'm tired, Joe. I'm not even in the promo climax. This is the last promo I got left in me for a while. This place is beautiful. All you people are beautiful. All you people are the reason why I wake up every day with a smile on my face, ready to come and communicate and talk about wrestling with you guys. This place has given everybody, from Travis the Walker Anderson, to Michael Larkin, to Moses Marquez, Moni Lynn, Paul Morales, Ted P. De Niro, Tony Kirkendall. It's given everybody a place to come and be who they are, as long as they do so respectfully. And the person I'm going against right now, Lewis from Evolution of Pro Wrestling, he doesn't want this place to exist. He wants devastation and destruction. He wants to tear it down. I'm a soldier in my own right who's really like dying on the battlefield right now. And with my last burst of energy, I'm going to defend this place to the death. And just like the gladiator, when I'm done defending it and I fall down on the ground because I can't stand on the weight of my own feet, I'm going to need you guys to pick me up and carry me. Carry my body. Do right by me. Honor me. Honor my sacrifice by keeping me in power.
From the day you called my name, I will never be the same.
Make sure you head to maxwrestling.net/vote right now to decide who is the true leader of RWT.
In the meantime, on Monday, Chris Maldonado took on Ted P. De Niro, and it's time for the result. So, it was, you know what, pretty even. Actually, very. It couldn't have been more even. Yeah.
I want to say something, and before you reveal this result, I just want to say this Civil War is obviously deeply personal to me, and I've always been of the opinion that the winner between Chris Maldonado and Ted Pete De Niro will swing the momentum enough for that person's team that team will likely win the Civil War. So I really hope Ted Pete De Niro was able to pull it off.
Okay, well, it couldn't have been any closer if it could only have been closer if it was even, 50-50. So, with 54% of the vote representing RWT is Ted P. De Niro.
Oh!
He brought it.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's the most fired up I've ever seen Teddy.
I know. Oh my God. That is fantastic news. I feel like Booker T. Oh, he got smacked straight up, hit down. Batista is down. Batista is down. Batista is down. Oh my goodness, what a clip. But Chris Maldonado, I will say this about him. And he started out strong, soldiering for RWT. He eventually flipped sides for his own personal reasons. But throughout it all, this is a guy that nobody knew his name in RWT or in Max Wrestling or Evolution of Pro Wrestling just a few short weeks ago. And now he's a mainstay and a staple and cuts a fantastic promo. So kudos to him for participating and representing his team.
Yeah, There's a lot of newbies in the Climax this year. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, on to head-to-head for the Knowledge Championship. Now, Mike, as you've got the 1 point head start, I'll let Amir go first.
Okay.
Would you like set A or set B?
Are we talking cups?
Well, if we were talking cups, it'd be set D or set double D.
There we go. I will take, set A.
Okay.
Hold on, just before we even get started, I just want to say, and then after this, we got to predict however many matches are on SummerSlam.
Oh, so far 10.
Oh my God! All right, good.
Okay. Question 1 for me. Once again, there is a 15-second time limit. Question 1. Who did Truth and Kofi Kingston defeat for the WWE Tag Team Championships in 2012?
Truth and Kofi Kingston were tag champions before, huh?
That's like a Phoenix response.
2 seconds.
Who the hell? Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Okay. It was Primo and Epico.
Oh my God, that's right. When they were the tag champs for a hot minute. Yep.
They were tag champs too? I didn't even know.
Yeah, was this when they were with Rosa Mendez?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It was the time I wasn't watching WWE.
All right.
I was just
my favorite thing about that question was that for me the whole thing was super obscure, and then Mike Larkin's like, weren't they wearing the yellow shoes with the pink laces that night?
Hey, I remember they were with Rosa Mendez, and I think wasn't Abraham Washington with them? And then friggin' no, that was a Primetime Players when he's like, and then he made the Kobe Bryant line, and I'm like, no, you just did not talk about Kobe Bryant.
All right, technically question 2 for Mike.
Okay.
Oh, and this is obscure.
All right.
Who did Goldberg defeat at Bash at the Beach 2000?
If I was to manage a guess, I'm going to say Kevin Nash.
Do you want to stop the clock?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'll go with Kevin Nash.
Just looking at him, I think that's the most obscure question I've got for this head-to-head, and he got it in 10 seconds. It's Kevin Nash.
Was it Kevin? Oh my fucking god!
Oh, come on, Mike. Don't act like you didn't know.
I didn't know that. The only thing I remember from Bash at the Beach is fucking Vince Russo and the Hogan Jarrett thing. That was just a complete and utter guess. I had no idea. I just remember that Goldberg turned heel. Sorry.
Well, yeah, by the way, somewhere in his sleep, JR is going, somebody stop the damn match. The man's got a family.
Question 2 for Amir.
Yeah.
In what year was SummerSlam held from Wembley Stadium in London? Every British fan should know this.
2002.
2002. Do you want me to stop the clock?
Yeah, and I don't have another guess.
It was 10 years too late. It was 1992. Mike, I believe you know where it was actually held in 2002.
Yes, in Nassau Coliseum, Brock and Rock, and Shawn and Triple H.
Do you guys see what's happening here? Do you see this bullshit? Why is this happening? This guy, you actually know what happened in 2002?
I think he was there.
I was there for that shit.
Fuck you, Mike Larkin. Right now, I need what's the number 1.21 gigawatts, so I can go back to the future and slap you in 2002.
Well, first and foremost, SummerSlam '92. Hello, British Bulldog, Bret Hart. My God, man.
The only pay-per-view we've got, damn it. We treasure it.
I know. I just would like to say, first and foremost,
we don't count rebellion and insurrection. They were house shows.
I just like to say, hold on. First and foremost, I love how it all comes back to SummerSlam '92 when it's gonna go when we talk the UK. There we go. Yeah. That's all I have to say.
And Capital Carnage.
Oh, there.
And Mayhem in Manchester, but they were all house shows.
Rebellion,
SummerSlam was a legit pay-per-view.
I love you, Mike, but maybe it's time you retire the championship. It's just there's no one to do it anymore.
Kenny's done it once.
Oh, Kenny, cash in, please.
Next question for the champ.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. In what year did Harley Race win the second King of the Ring?
Was that 1986?
Shall I stop the clock?
Yes, sir.
Shall I bother telling you? Yes, it was correct.
Were you born then, Mike?
No, but they just talked about it on the tribute video for Harley Race.
Really?
That's the year I was born in '86, and I don't know, man.
They just talked about it in the tribute video not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw the tribute video, but I don't remember him saying what year it was.
They said that he became the second King of the Ring in '86, and they showed the whole thing with Bobby Heenan, and I could pronounce you, the King, handsome.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning over here.
Yeah, it was not.
I think there'll be the biggest celebration in the world when Mike gets dethroned. If Mike gets dethroned. If he doesn't, then he's going to turn into a bigger heel than me.
Yes.
He's the Brock Lesnar of the knowledge title, except he actually defends it.
That is correct.
Okay, next question for Amir. It must be correct to stay in.
No pressure. I know what's going to happen here.
I love how he's just laughing about it.
Because it's one of the things. Unless you ask me what my name is, then this thing is over.
Phoenix would be having a breakdown right now.
Okay, question 3. What does IWT stand for? No. Question 3. In her first reign as women's champion, who was Trish Stratus defeated by to lose the title?
Oh, I don't. Lita.
Just stop the clock.
Yes. Come on.
Close.
Come on.
Didn't they have a triple threat? It was Jazz.
Yeah, Royal Rumble 2002.
Shut up, Mike.
Was it a triple threat with Lita or was somebody else in it?
That was Trish Jazz.
It was Molly Holly.
Molly, yeah.
Damn it. Come on, man.
We got half of it.
Which is, this isn't a spoiler. Still, your Max Wrestling Knowledge champion is Mike Larkin.
All right.
I woke up this morning.
Got yourself.
The first thing I saw was a message from Travis the Walker Anderson.
he messages me and he says, I really hope you do something great in the morning and win the Knowledge Championship. And I just sent him a gif of this black guy going, it ain't gonna happen.
By the way, I did also get a message myself. And as we know, unfortunately, Courtney Summers could not be here. So Courtney Summers did message ahead of time and said that she apologizes to you, Emir, for what's about to happen today.
You know what's so funny? I apologize to myself. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? That's the thing. I don't know why Phoenix has a breakdown because he believes he has a shot.
It,
right?
Phoenix wants it.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Phoenix, right? Poor old Phoenix has took part in more Knowledge Championship matches than anyone else. And he's the only one that can actually go toe-to-toe with Mike.
He can.
And it pisses Phoenix off that he can't have it for a year.
Well, until Mike loses it, so which means, Emir, you just make Phoenix wait a bit longer.
Well, tell Phoenix he should know that already. That's not on me, all right? But I'm not mad at all. You know, I was a little bit upset, but I was like, I gotta get up at 4:00 in the morning just to get my ass whooped. But once I woke up, I was like, all right, this isn't so bad.
You still got the Civil War.
God damn, the Butcher's on the show. Maybe I can.
Yeah, no, Butcher's being nice. We're all good here, right?
Phoenix is going to be sitting in a retirement home waiting for his shot.
He only likes me when I'm nice. You know what I mean? I've been taking special lessons for this day. Now, see if you cannot be negative for more than 20 seconds. Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, I keep looking at a picture of a kitten on my phone. Oh.
What are you, a war raider?
All right, before we get into SummerSlam, one of tonight's Max Noise theme songs is For My Sorrow by The Fallen State, taken from their album A Dead Set Endeavor, available now on Apple Music and Spotify.
Very good track.
Search for the hashtag Max Noise playlist on Spotify for every Max Wrestling special theme song. I believe there's 36 of them.
Is it really?
Since 2016, I think we started doing theme songs, yeah. And they're all there on Spotify, hashtag Max Noise.
Amazing. I'm going to have that now. Hang on, Spotify, what's it called?
Max Noise is a playlist.
Nice one, lad. That's what you could have told me, Daz.
I just did. I just told everybody.
How long have we been doing this?
Well, I made the playlist for the last special, so since June. It's been up there.
Oh, yeah?
And it's basically my soundtrack for 2K19, because I can't be bothered with their soundtrack.
What's it called again? Max what?
Max Noise.
Max Noise?
Turn it
boy.
up. Turn it up.
Oh,
banging it. Okay, on to SummerSlam.
Max Noise. Is it one word or what?
Yeah. One word, I think, is a hashtag in it
I
as well.
said one word. You could have said, well, fucking hell, Daz. Jesus Christ.
I did say hashtag Max Noise. I believe.
No, it's not. We'll sort it after.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, on with the show.
And I'll let you people know after. Okay, on to SummerSlam, aka Single Slam, because there isn't a single tag team match whatsoever on the card. There's 10 singles matches. Which I only realised when I went to do these predictions. Wow. Single slam, because fuck tag teams. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be on the pre-show. Drew Gulak versus Oni Larkin for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oni! Friggin' yeah! I'm happy to see him get that title shot. That actually, I'm going to say this right now. Very underrated. I think these two are going to stip the crap out of each other.
Larkin's awesome, man.
He's fucking amazing. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with Oni Larkin.
You're gonna go Oni for the title win.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna say Gulak because he just got it, so I'm gonna say Gulak retains, but I want to see Oni win. I'm gonna go Gulak.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Oni Larkin because this guy, he's one of the weird people on the planet that actually looks older than his father. But But man, he's a hell of a wrestler, and that guy. He's vicious. I'm going with him.
I love that. I love that
answer.
I thought he was gonna say something like, "Yeah, you can definitely tell he's a black man trapped in a white man's body."
You know what? Shame a man's starting to look older than his daddy.
Oh my God.
What else are they going to stick on the pre-show? I don't know. They all look like main card matches. So let's go with United States, AJ Styles and Ricochet.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, easy retain.
I'm gonna say he beats finger popping each other's assholes. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
Jesus Christ. Filthy. AJ Styles.
Hey man, I had to get the 21 Jump Street line in there. Finger popping each other's assholes.
Every time you say that, I shudder.
Yeah, that too.
I don't see it on the card. I thought we were going to get Andrade Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, what happened to Hair versus Mask?
Well, wasn't that just a dirt sheet rumor?
That was probably
actually confirmed. So.
No, it's on there, isn't it?
No,
not on the card that I'm looking at now.
Fucking dirt sheets.
Maybe they'll just spring it on us.
I didn't want it. I didn't want it, to be honest with you, because Ray just looks broken.
I wanted Andrade to face AJ.
Wait a second, hold on. Is Sami Zayn? Wait, no, Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
that's
that happened
right.
on SmackDown.
Yeah, what the hell? Aleister Black just beat him on SmackDown.
Because they have to get Goldberg's match in there.
This is what happens, right? This is what happens. Ideally happens when you're overstacked.
Yeah.
With talent. You got the biggest freaking one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, and you're doing matches that have already been done. No creativity, see? Because what they've actually stopped doing is writing. Because they know come October, everything's going to start again.
And this is why they've taken 2 matches off the card. Goldberg's on the card. You know, they need time for a 45-minute, clinic for Goldberg. And yeah, I don't believe myself either.
Do you know what? I can't even say it. I can't. I just know. We went down on one. Not went down on each other, but we went down in saying. I said, didn't I? Well, I took great pride in it the other week. Well, I went on one of these dirt sheets, right? And I was reading this dirt sheet, and I went into full reason why you would all be delusional. If Dolph Ziggler versus Goldberg happened.
And then Dave Meltzer reports them, we're like, fuck you, Meltzer, but then it fucking happened.
They swerved us at the last possible moment.
Now,
Bastards.
do you guys think that they're going to set up Dolph and Shawn Michaels for WrestleMania?
Shawn Michaels said he ain't wrestling again, and I don't blame him. After that moonsault, he landed on his big bald head.
I think they literally just did it just to swerve us.
I don't want to see Shawn Michaels anywhere near the ring again. I can't.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Not even for that wet dream one more match. Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
He gonna try to say when he came back in Saudi Arabia, it didn't count.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it, so I still haven't watched it. So
I haven't watched it. I won't watch it.
As far as I'm concerned,
I just know that Shawn Michaels cracked jokes to Triple H that we're getting too old.
Yes, he did.
You know,
that wasn't a joke. That was a shoot.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, Shawn Michaels' last match was still against The Undertaker because that's the last one I saw of his.
And then fucking...
Good. I was there for that.
Yes. Then we're going to go fucking in October and freaking bring it back in the fall. Fuck
Which
you.
one? 1 or 2? Was that 1 or 2?
Well, I wish I could say I was there for 1 because to me it's the greatest wrestling match that's ever taken place.
It is amazing.
But I was there for number 2.
It's between, and my top 2 are... I can't bring myself to replace number 1. Number 1 is Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels ladder match.
WrestleMania 10.
Jamie's favourite match.
Yeah, it is. My daughter, she'll tell you. She loves it. She'll watch it over and over and over and over. And Michaels Taker 1 is my second. You know what I mean?
Now, here's the best part.
Untouchable.
Here's the best part of the first one. Deuce as the cameraman dropping the Undertaker and coming up short, and then he gets fired months later.
Oh, poor Deuce.
Poor Deuce.
What the deuce. We usually get 3 matches on the pre-show, but I think they've said the pre-show is only going to be 1 hour long this time.
Yeah.
So I guess we just get those two. So on to the main card. Can we just get this over with early on?
Yeah.
Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm going for Ziggler too, you know.
It'd be so funny if he beats Goldberg in a squash.
Because to me, I
kick.
just don't think it's, you know what, like Dolph Ziggler, love Dolph Ziggler. I think Dolph Ziggler is the most underappreciated
I don't love him,
performer
but
on the
that's
roster.
the
I think
problem.
he's
He's been
excellent.
underappreciated for so many years now.
That's what I mean. You can't continue to bury him. You can't.
He has a weird. What's his real first name? Is it like Bob or something?
Nick Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth.
Oh, that's not even close to Bob.
That'd have been great in the Spirit Squad, though. Bobby!
Yeah.
Becky! Franco!
Remember when Goldberg?
Donkey.
Who did he? Was it Brock Lesnar that he fought when he was like, instead of saying "you're next," he cleverly said "you're last."
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's had like 6 opponents since then.
Can you imagine, right? Can you imagine if the Spirit Squad were an Italian family?
Oh,
Oh my God. Italian.
Luigi!
Mario.
Spirit Squad meets the FBI.
Oh, by the way, I just have to say this, Dad, since you got me cracking up. Donkey.
Donkey.
Okay.
Okay, 2 for Goldberg, 2 for Ziggler. On to a match that matters. He says as he searches the card. Let's do Bailey and Ember Moon for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Come on, Ember.
Oh, I knew you were going to say Ember Moon.
Oh, bathwater.
It is kind of sad that Big Booty Bailey has got a bigger booty than Ember, but still.
Hey,
Triple B.
talking about big booties, right? Have you seen the weight Nia Jax has lost? Oh my God.
God, man.
Oh my God.
She looks.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, she looked great before, Mike.
I thought that, but
Me
you
too.
know what I mean? It's unreal.
Let me look. Let me send this photo to our chat here. Hold on a second.
She's dropped.
Oh, you found it.
A fair bit of weight.
The goddamn right, I found it. You said Nia Jax.
Mike's got it in a special file.
Fucking, you say Nia Jax, I say how high. Fuck that shit. Hold on.
It's attached to his taskbar at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I mean, Mike sends me pictures every day. Mike sent me one this morning.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, the only thing I really send him is the videos that you friggin' hate, Daz, which I'm not a fan of, but
You're not making it sound better.
No, friggin' the superhuman with the whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh.
I know you hate that guy very much. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to spear myself to death for the juggalettes.
I know that's the point, but I just think he's an idiot.
He is an idiot.
And he's getting all these shares and views for being an idiot. If it was
Dude,
that easy, we'd all get shares and views.
America has taken the Cash Me Outside girl and turned her into a millionaire.
Yeah.
Right?
She's the
Fuck
worst.
the world, dude. Yeah. $1 million fucking dollars.
Oh, I haven't given. I'm gonna go with Bailey to retain while Mike opens his folder.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bailey, too.
Okay, so that's 2 for 2 again.
I'm going for Ember Moon.
All right. Next match. Wow, there's 3 women's matches. Trish versus Charlotte. Now I'm torn on this one.
No, I'm not torn. I'm not torn.
No,
It's an absolute disgrace.
Not out of favoritism. I'm torn on which way they're going to book it, because if it was anywhere else, I'd say Charlotte easy. But because it's in Toronto and Trish is a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah. I think. See, I didn't. I forgot. I keep forgetting that it's Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Horrible things happen in Canada.
Horrible things. Bizarro world.
Um,
I'm gonna go with Charlotte anyway, though.
Okay. If Gail Kim could do the job to Tessa Blanchard in Canada, so can Trish Stratus. I'm going to go
I
Charlotte.
forgot Gail Kim's Canadian.
Yes. So I'm going to go Charlotte. She's going to get the rise. She's going to get the one over. She's going to get the pass the torch, if you will, I guess. Maybe, even though the torch has been passed to her like 12 times.
Do you see that they may be trying to do Charlotte versus these. See, how can you say legends?
Well,
I mean, who's she gonna face after that? I mean, you've got Beth Phoenix.
Lita.
I mean, please don't put any Lita anywhere near.
I agree, but you know that they would go there, man. Hell, like we talked about Butcher in the last episode. Talk Medusa. I'd love to see.
Wait, WrestleMania, Charlotte versus Sonny.
Oh, fuck. Wow. But yeah, no. You know what?
It'll be live on Skype.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with me groin, Trish Stratus.
You're gonna go with your groin.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm man thinking. I'm not going with the brain. I'm just gonna go with the. You know what I mean?
You're gonna go with the. You're gonna go with the.
Yeah. Trish Stratus, for me, I don't know. She might have had a bit of work done, but she's definitely gone. For me, prettier as she's got older.
Oh yeah, well you're thinking about jerking the gherkin instead of thinking mindfulness.
Nah, Trish Stratus looks like a horse.
You're thinking Divas Undressed magazine 2000.
Oh, bro.
That was it 2002.
Yes. Goddamn. Wasn't that the one that Rico was in and everybody was like, ah?
I hope not. I don't remember it anyway. If it was, I blocked it out.
No, I'm going with Charlotte. I'm going with Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going with Charlotte. I'm
going with
the blood rushed out again.
I got a question. Nia Jax supposedly lost some weight. I'm looking at this picture and I'm thinking, how is it possible that you lost weight away from wrestling? Do you know how much activity wrestling is? If you can't lose weight in that ring, it ain't gonna happen. But anyways, yeah, I'll go with Charlotte.
Okay, so is anybody saying Trish?
No.
I thought you were.
No, I was saying Charlotte. I wasn't sure how they were going to book it because it was in Canada, but I'll go with Charlotte anyway.
Because of the massive heat that she could get, right?
Yes.
For winning. And they might even try to pull off the screw job. She slaps on that damn it, what's their thing called? The figure eight?
Yeah, figure eight.
Yeah, she slaps on that figure eight and then I don't know who's gonna ring the bell.
Them eyes, man, isn't it?
I know, right?
The figure eight doesn't make any sense either because she's still only using 4 limbs.
Yeah, she's not like
even if she pushes herself up, she's using 6 at most.
I love the fact that you lost up covering Charlotte, Trish, and I'm like, yeah, she's
okay.
Nice.
All right, Butcher. If you had to pick, all right, I'm gonna give you a tough one: Nia Jax or Mia Yim.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
You know that scene in Scanners when the head blows up?
I know, right?
No, right. What I'm gonna say here, right?
Yes.
It would be Mia Yim because I like Nia how she was. See?
But dude, look how
cushion for the pushing.
You know how warm Nia Jax. I bet you Nia Jax is so warm on the inside. Like her heart. She's got a warm heart.
Plus, you get to meet The Rock.
You know, hundreds of parents around the world now have just put their hands over their children's ears.
Oh my God.
I'm talking.
She's got a blanket on. She's got a blanket on.
First and foremost, if you're a parent and you're letting your child listen to this show, what the fuck are you doing? And number two, it's like fluffy pillows.
Mike, that's 2,000 people you've just lost us.
I know, sorry.
I mean, in fairness, there is a TV mature thing at the start, so
yeah. See?
Not that we're mature anyway, but. Okay, let's get some more men's matches, and then we'll save the other women's match for later on. Finn Balor versus The Fiend.
Come on, Bray Wyatt.
Easy.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
I don't know whether to write Fiend or Wyatt in the predictions box. I'll go with Wyatt. Yeah, easy squash match, and I'm guessing Balor's taking time off after this, so he's getting annihilated. Or taken to the funhouse. Is there any point asking if anybody's saying Balor?
No, don't be silly.
No way, come on.
You'd instantly bury Bray Wyatt. there would be uproar. Social media would Twitter would break. Accounts would be banned and shut down.
I'm an ordinary man and I beat the Fiend.
I'm by the way, not for nothing, but I'm sitting in line at Starbucks and there's a brand new Mercedes in front of me. And I know it's brand new because it looks brand new and it still has those paper plates that they give you before you get the real one. And this guy, when he ordered his food and when he paid for it, instead of rolling down his window, he opened his door, which made me think to myself, could your brand new car be broken already? All right, let's go on with the show.
Okay. Let's do the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, 10 years in the making.
Randy.
Oh.
That's a good prediction because let's not forget that Booker T still lost to Triple H after he basically down south all that "you don't deserve to be here, boy" and all that bullshit. And after he said that, everybody thought there's no way that they're gonna that Booker T is not gonna win because this storyline is so racist. And Triple H was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win." Now I look at Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston, and I think, I don't know that you stop Kofi's run over Randy Orton because I don't know what purpose it serves, but also they're laying it on so thick with like, this is how it was before, and Randy Orton tried to hold me down and blah blah blah. I think Kofi Kingston is the smart choice, so I'm gonna go with him. But I will say, if Randy won, I wouldn't be surprised in the least bit.
I just want it. I want it because how many is Randy on now? Is he 15? 15 time?
13 still.
13, right. So if we go 14, and then Randy can have 15, 16, 17. Yes. See? Give Randy 4 reigns in 2 years. That's what we need. Because if we push him back into the main event status, he won't come out of it. He's got to beat John. He's got to beat John first. He's the only person in the WWE that's deserving of it, more than John Cena.
It would kind of defeat the whole point of doing this match, though, if Randy won, because it's like they've gone with Randy holding Kofi back 10 years ago, and now this is Kofi's redemption.
Yeah, but
fuck you, I made it anyway.
RKO out of nowhere. I tell you, it's coming.
Okay, Orton for Butcher. Mike?
All right. Stupid! Had to get out there just because of the 2009 thing, just because I love it every time we see stupid. I'll be honest with you. Ever since I saw the boom drop at MSG, I always enjoyed that. Now we're coming full circle 10 years later. Did I? Yes, Kofi, did I hold you? Yes, I did, Kofi. And he proudly admits that he held Kofi down, by the way. I think this is the time, and I think it's going to happen. I'm going to say SOS. I hear them shouting. It's a new day. Yes, it is. I'm going to say Kofi retains.
You know what Randy's next feud's going to be, don't you?
What?
Did you take a dump in my bag? Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. That's great. But yeah, I'm going to go Kofi. How about you, Des?
Yeah, I'm saying Kofi retains just because the whole point of the storyline.
I'm going with the white
Kofi
guy.
Making it.
You're going with the white guy.
The white guy.
People say he's pretty fly.
For a white guy.
For a white guy.
I'm going with the white guy. The black guy's had too much mainstream television.
And this is WWE.
I mean, Christ, they got R-Truth with the title on him. The New Day's got the title. Kofi Kingston's got a title. Their business has gone mad.
New Day's tag team champions, but you're not going to see them because there's no tag team matches.
Unreal, that
is anybody else surprised by the amount of time that Kofi's been allowed to hold that belt? And not because he's black, but just because
he's
like
always been a mid-carder.
Usually people on their first run, the first run is always like some trash run that really didn't mean anything. People typically lose it pretty quick because the chase was always better than actually being the champion.
The thing is, the way I look at it, the way I try and look at it is you look at it from like a perspective versus it's a shock. But then you look at it as it's a deserving shock. And then you try and, look past, Daniel Bryan. You look at all the opponents he's had. And then you get to a point and you think, like, if it's not going to be Randy, the only other person it can be, and like freaking God's hoping that they don't book Shane McMahon to do it. The only other person it can be is Kevin Owens.
Well, he's a face.
You know what I mean? It's...
Kevin Owens can turn on a dime, though.
Like
that's
Big
the
Show.
beauty of Kevin Owens, yeah. Yeah, but it's cool when Kevin Owens does it.
It's just one of them.
Okay.
I don't... Aleister Black. Aleister Black could be though. You know what I mean? That'd be a perfect scenario for Black to go pure heel and take out Kofi. Similar styles. You know what I mean? It's
Well, we don't know what Aleister Black's doing now. He's had his match on SmackDown instead of SummerSlam.
fucking ruining this guy. They're killing him, man, honestly. Whoever's doing this shit with, if it's Bischoff or whoever, they need to freaking knuckle down quick.
Yeah, just pull the trigger.
Quick thing I gotta add: are they gonna add Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan or Roman Reigns versus Rowan after what happened?
Do you believe it is? Do you believe it is?
No, Joe, I spoke about
I don't believe it. I don't believe it's Rowan.
Yeah, I talked about this the other day. I think that he's going to confront Rowan and they'll have a fight, but there won't be any actual match.
Okay,
but I don't believe it's Joe. I don't believe it's got anything to do with Joe.
Maybe it was Braun.
You know, because that Joe thing would be very, very similar to the Rikishi Triple H thing with Stone Cold.
For the people,
you know, but maybe there is more than one person in it involved in it.
Yeah, we all know it was Jimmy Uso.
I thought. Do you know what? One person I'm praying it's not is Braun.
That's what I said. I watched. It's going to be Braun.
I'm just praying it's not because that'd just.
Well, I would have left.
Luke Harper. Let's have Luke Harper.
I would like that, but I mean, the Buddy Murphy thing was interesting on SmackDown, where he just got the bejesus kicked out of him by Roman Reigns.
I don't know who it is. I'm telling you.
And I wouldn't tell you if I did.
I've never been able to. Do you know what? We do many accents on the show. I've never been able to master the Australian one.
You got to. My son can do it perfect.
You've got to add extra vowels to every single word.
Yeah, it's weird. Because the only one you can actually say is "G'day, mate." You know what I mean? It's that because you just got to go watch Crocodile Dundee. Oh, that's not a knife. That's a knife. You know, but you've got to be a proper angry Australian because you couldn't do it in a good-natured, as a good-natured Aussie. You got to go back and you got to watch Paul Hogan. That's it all the time. Or go watch an old episode of Neighbours.
Or you can watch Nathan Jones promos. I am Nathan Jones. Good day.
Good day, mate.
Okay, what we got left? Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. If Kevin Owens loses, he'll be forced to quit WWE. Now, I was a bit confused. I'm guessing Shane didn't accept the whole stipulation that if he loses, he has to leave.
No, he did not.
Right,
no, he did not. Then Shane beat the bejesus out of him on SmackDown.
How many people do you think were watching that and going, all right, Kevin Owens going to AEW?
No. Kevin Owens going to Impact.
Oh,
God. Telling you.
He's leaving
Canadian,
WWE, coming to Impact.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
It's Canadian. French Canadian. Telling you. His wife's pissed off. She wants to go back home.
Now, all right. I'm just going to say this because I don't want to see it happen and because I think it's not going to happen. I'm going to say KO all the way, baby.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens for me.
Kevin Owens, but please stop doing Stunner. I don't like it.
I don't think it'll be finished. I don't think it'll be finished, and the reason I don't think it'll be finished at SummerSlam is because I do think it will go on to Survivor Series.
Team Shane versus Team Owens.
Yeah, I really do think that's where it'll end.
But they booked themselves into a corner because if they want to continue it, then Owens has got to lose. But if Owens loses, then he's got to leave. And they can't do a Hell in a Cell match again 1 year after their last one.
You can always, you know what? As much as I don't like to see, you've always got that option that a McMahon gets involved. It's a shame you're going too far.
He's selling
You know,
merchandise, damn it.
Because he's the after they did that McMahon thing where they all stood in the ring and said, "Gospel truth, you're going to be in charge from now on."
Yeah.
Right?
Biggest lie ever told.
No, hardly any of them. Triple H you seen doing that thing with, and which was quite funny. The Triple H thing when he was outside with Roman checking on him, and then rewind back obviously to the Rikishi Triple H thing with Stone Cold. People are going, "It's got to be Triple H." What do you mean it's got to be Triple H? Well, he was there. Well, so what? That kid, hundreds of thousands of fans. Could have been one of them driving the car. You're not getting another push, Roman. You know what I mean? Fuck you, Roman. Roman's definitely been learning from Dwayne Johnson. I know that in stunts. Because I mean, he just looks at the car, the perfect time, going, "Yeah!" Old Joe slamming the door, bending the door back. Get a medic! Get a medic! Get him! Stay down! Stay down! I don't know what someone should do for that. A meme, right? Or a video with the Rocky music in the background when Roman's getting up. Din 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 din. Well, with the thing of Mick going, "Stay down. He's not a machine. He's not a man rock. He's a machine."
I didn't hear no bell.
Awesome.
He's gonna kill you inside of 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go out for the fight. In the fight now, we're gonna just be talking about Rocky. Standard on line.
Emir, KO or Shane O'Mac?
Kevin Owens. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was you, Daz, or somebody else who posted in RWT that Kevin Owens' contract is through 2021.
Oh, it wasn't me. I don't post dirt sheets. I don't do reports.
Well, you're swearing at me, dude.
Report.
Anonymous source.
Report.
Yeah. So I mean, but either way, I mean, obviously, that wouldn't really happen anyway. So I got Shane McMahon. I'm sorry. I got Kevin Owens.
Yeah, you know he's gonna sign an extension anyway if it is up.
Yeah, of course he is, man. You got to think of the family now, and this is what I keep saying to people. So it's not about going to the best, you know what I mean, best wrestling promotions or getting the best matches now. It's about the payday. You know what I mean? Stability. At the end of the day, they can have world championships, aren't they? You know what I mean? You can always retire and then have that one last match with a big payday for a match, but you got to think of the long term, haven't you? AEW certainly isn't paying the money. You know? Vince McMahon's chucking them paychecks away.
Which leaves us with two matches. First up, a submission match because Natalya made the challenge even though she didn't make the challenge, and Becky accepted the challenge even though the challenge was never made, but the challenge is made now. It's a submission match for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch defending against Natalya because it's Canada.
Now, this is the one where we could possibly see Natalya win it again at SummerSlam. Like
Never in a million years.
You don't think so?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Okay.
No, not when they've just put her on. Not when they've just put her on the cover.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they do that to Seth Rollins though? Seth Rollins got the cover and then lost the belt or something.
No, he won the title versus title match against Cena, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Thanks to Jon Stewart.
Fucking Jon Stewart.
Yeah, but there's a reason why I'm not the knowledge champion.
There's a reason why nobody else is a knowledge champion, and his name's Mike Larkin.
Right. I of course it's being reported by an anonymous reporter that Becky Lynch, they started to see that the numbers weren't going to be so well with just her on the cover, and that's why they added Roman in supposedly.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Somebody tweeted that back to me. I'm like, she's the most popular person on the roster in the last 12 months. How is she not going to sell many copies?
Dude, I answered something. Was it yesterday? I'm trying to think. No, I think it was yesterday. I put something on there about it was a wrestling site. It was WWE.com, and something about freaking who was the man, and I put something else. Oh no, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt. It was right.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't a site. It was. I was watching a Mixer, watching this girl stream on Mixer. I'm tell you what, mate. Fucking, you've seen how many numbers are in, how much you could pull in on RWT, Amir, through just streaming and doing interactive universes where people can, you know what I mean, pick a winner and fucking floods in, dude. I was watching this girl do it yesterday, and I put on there, Bray's the man, and straight away I caused like eruption. This guy comes straight in. F you, dude. Becky Lynch is the man.
Wow.
Whoa. Hardcore community here.
This is what I don't
Unreal.
get. Maybe I'm a different kind of consumer. I don't really give a fuck. They could put a unicorn on that cover. If I'm buying the game, I'm buying the game.
Buying the game, not buying the cover.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. I don't give a shit who's on the cover. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the past, I might have been like, oh man, so and so's on the cover, but it wasn't like I went, so now I'm gonna leave the game on the shelf. No, I'm buying that motherfucker regardless.
Do you know what I said, right? Do you know who I said should have been on the cover? Kofi.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Kofi.
Just one of my black ass thoughts that I have during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Kofi.
I was going to say, I've got 2 points, and I mean, you just said one of them. It doesn't matter who's on the cover. People are going to buy the game because it's a WWE game, and we buy it every year, even though it's the same fucking game.
Right.
And point number 2, did they have to put Roman Reigns' logo on the man t-shirt to sell shitloads of t-shirts? Nope.
That's a great point.
It's just, yeah, I know. It's, for me, it's a clever marketing tool, but for you know, people that know better, and you know what I mean, it's quite sad. It's quite sad
because it sends the message that you gotta have a man in order for her. Listen, to be the man, you gotta have a man standing behind you.
Yeah,
and that's,
and unfortunately, it ain't Seth Rollins.
Right.
Poor Seth. Poor Seth.
He's not having a good time, is he?
I mean, Seth Rollins has got to be like, well, they've already dropped our relationship off TV. I now don't have gold. She's wearing gold with a clearly better
best friend
strap.
on the game cover with your girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm my best mate.
Yeah, what if they did a Triple H Kurt
Mate
Angle
is having photo shoots and breakfast meetings.
Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Stephanie McMahon? What if they recreated that storyline?
Yeah.
Wait. First there was Hogan, Macho Man, and Elizabeth. Then there was Triple H, Kurt, and Stephanie. Yeah. Now we gotta get Seth, Roman, and Becky Lynch.
And I hope
Where's
Roman...
it written that a guy and a girl?
Yes.
What Seth Rollins is gonna get the Andrew Test Martin treatment.
Oh my God! I know exactly.
I'm telling you, God rest his soul.
Yep.
But he's gonna get the Andrew Test Martin treatment. Where Becky's gonna go, you know what, Seth? I needed a man, and you weren't the man. Roman sitting there all smug.
I keep seeing these pictures of Seth Rollins awkwardly standing in the ring while the Clique all kind of hug and too sweeted out, and he's just standing in the background. He didn't dare try to partake and be a part of it. But it's like, why are you in the ring? You just look like it just looks weird. Then they all threw up the too sweet, and he did like a random thumbs up or something. Yeah,
I've got the next catchphrase for Roman.
He does not look happy at all, Seth.
I'm not a good man. I'm not a bad man. I'm the man's new man.
Do you think old Seth is sat there envious, and he's just looking at Moxley and he's going, "Fuck."
I'm surprised at the amount of negative things are like. Okay, John Moxley is just saying how he feels about WWE as a company.
Yeah.
And then the two people, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying just because they appeared on screen together all the time that they were actually friends in the back. But it did kind of come across as like Dean Ambrose is our brother for real. And these two people, Seth more than Roman, but certainly both of them, are kind of going at Moxley because they're going, don't talk about our company. You never saw that with Triple H and Shawn and WWE and Scott and Kevin over in WCW.
No,
because they knew. They all knew.
They always said they wished him the best, didn't they? They always said it.
Yeah, and then whatever grievances everybody had, everybody knew it all to be true. Like, shut the fuck up, Seth Rollins.
The way I see it, as a former employee, he ain't saying anything that the world doesn't already know, or anyone with a bit of freaking nous or a bit of intelligence. You know, when you're a wrestler and you're constantly being made to look fucking stupid. You know what I mean? But I said this the other week. When you look at him on New Japan, he's no different to that Dean Ambrose that had the world title on SmackDown that was feuding with Dolph, which was a good feud. You know? But why shouldn't a guy be able to speak his mind? It's certainly not affecting Renee, so that just shows, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Renee's having to get it from somewhere else. Maybe Braun's moved in. Tell me, Renee, get these hands.
If Braun Strowman took my wife, I'd go, fine, then take her. And I'm not fighting that motherfucker. What are you gonna do? Run him over with a Mack truck? He flips those motherfuckers.
Can I have one of your 4 steaks?
And for God's sake, don't put me in an ambulance.
Okay, who else is saying Becky? Who's saying Natalia?
Becky.
Oh yeah, I'm saying Becky. I don't see her losing.
No, definitely Becky.
All right, so on to what is probably going to be the main event.
Oh God.
Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins is going to be at SummerSlam. And he's going to beat Brock Lesnar, and he guarantees it.
You know what I mean? It's almost like we're living Seth's life now. We're in Seth's mind. We're so depressed.
That was so depressing, that promo.
It was.
I don't like Seth Rollins.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Both teams played hard.
He's doing the Dustin Hoffman for Rain Man. Yeah, Charlie Babbitt. Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Great promo. I'm gonna be at SummerSlam. Counting cards.
It looked like he didn't want to be there. He wasn't selling the injuries.
No.
You know what I mean? You've got rib injuries, apparent broken ribs, right? Could be. You know what I mean? Internal bleeding. You know. And you're sitting in there, and you're crouched over in a position where you're looking at him, right? And he's leant over, so his ribs, he wouldn't have any breathing room anyway. And he's kind of like talking normal, and then some of the worst selling I've ever seen. He really doesn't look like a guy that wants to be anywhere near a WWE ring. And if I was a betting man, I would say if he loses, I can't. It's hard because I don't know who's going to win. I just got to say who I want to win. And I'm going to really shock you because I'm going to say Brock.
Whoa.
I want Brock to win too. Yeah, the reason why I want Brock to win is that at least, in spite of all of the things that irritate me about Brock, at least he's entertaining. I have found Seth Rollins to be boring. The only time I thought that Seth Rollins was entertaining actually was when he was a part of the Shield, and that was just because he brought what he brought to the Shield. You know what I mean? It was he does this. Yeah, Dean does this thing. Yeah. But as an individual wrestler, I don't get. I never understood like what the buzz was about Seth Rollins. I feel like
I like him as a performer. I like him as a performer when he's allowed to be a performer. You know what I mean? In wrestler, the commas.
When he's allowed to be Tyler Black.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Tyler Black match. I've only seen Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins bores me.
Oh, you gotta watch a Tyler Black.
Man, you missed some shit there. Oh, unreal.
Who's
It's
better,
just-
Aleister Black or Tommy End?
Tommy End.
Tommy in. Yeah.
Tommy End.
ICW? I mean, come on.
Charlie Babbitt.
Tommy End.
Counting cards.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie Babbitt.
There you go, Steve.
High on the five.
Definitely can't fly on a Wednesday.
Definitely can't when he's rocking on the end of the bed, making the noises. Raymond, is that you? Get out!
Did he get an Oscar for that? Because he fucking deserved one.
Yeah, he did.
I need to watch that again.
There we
Okay.
go. This one for next week.
Yeah. Mike, are you saying Brock as well?
Gotta go Brock Lesnar.
Gotta go Brock Lesnar. Brock
That's
Lesnar.
it now. Before Gone
Definitely
Rain Man.
Brock.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what WWE does to us. It just gets us into this routine. Yeah, WWE, Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam.
Mike Larkin is the Rain Man of knowledge championships.
Yeah.
1986. The answer is 1986.
Charlie Babbitt was there.
I was sitting there. I was eating my chocolate chip cookies from McDonald's, and yeah.
Yeah, SummerSlam 2002. I was in Nassau Coliseum.
Had a vanilla ice cream. Brock Lesnar and The Rock. Okay.
They had no chalk ices. They had no chalk ices, so I had to go for a strawberry split. And if I fell over and the strawberry split smashed on the floor.
It literally did the splits. Okay, while I dry my eyes, that is SummerSlam done.
But yeah, I unfortunately I didn't want to go Brock Lesnar, but I gotta go Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna keep the friggin' title on him till Mania again.
Ah, you fuckers.
Oh joy. Okay, before we get to our main event,
And then it's going to be Roman's big day.
Yeah.
God, again.
Brock Roman again. Oh.
Brock Roman or Brock Owens.
Unless they do a title change in October for SmackDown. Whoa.
I reckon that Universal title's going, I do.
I hope so. Get rid of that piece of shit.
What do you guys think about the reports that the SmackDown Fist is coming back?
Oh, please.
I heard that, yeah, I heard that. Why not? I mean, it's solidified what SmackDown was about, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Well,
even if it doesn't come back, I won't be disappointed so long as they have different stages, for God's sake.
You know they're going to have the fist on the belt, though, then, don't you?
Well, there was I know Ricochet. He wasn't that excited about the fist. If it had been a finger, he'd have been like all on
yeah,
board.
yeah.
But
Just put a giant
full-
finger.
Full fist is just too much for him.
A giant finger in the middle and then two cheeks on each miniature on either side.
Oh, he's like, I'm all for it.
Finger pop it.
You can see a full spread right now. Put Ricochet's ass on the top of the ramp.
Take him down to Dingleberry City. There you go.
Dingleberry.
Ooh, okay, before we get to our main event, the next time we bring you a Max Wrestling special is November 22nd for the unpredictable Promo Series 4 Act of War. I say unpredictable, the Knowledge Championship's going to be on the line. In a winner stays on gauntlet, and of course the winner of the second annual Promo Climax will be crowned. The winner goes on to Podcast Promo Rumble 5 in January to face the Promo Champion. However, if the Promo Champion wins the Climax, he can choose his own opponents. We'll also be predicting NXT TakeOver War Games and Survivor Series. Go to maxwrestling.net for more information. And the first #MaxNoise theme song for Promo Series 4 is You're Not Ready by Skillet, taken from their brand spanking new album Victorious, available now on Apple Music and Spotify.
Can I just say one thing? Skillet is the shit, man.
Skillet
If you can't find it on Spotify, you can find it on Music Magpie. Boo!
For just 50 pence.
50 pence, see?
I don't know what is that what you guys call money, pence? Because over here the only pence that we got is the stupid ass vice president.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Well, it's pence or p, but I think people might get the wrong impression if I say you can get it for 50p.
Oh.
R. Kelly would be super excited about that.
Whoa!
I got 50p's.
I got a fucking whiskey bottle full of them.
Hey, I left it wide open. It ain't trapped in the closet.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's get the promo championship done. And of course, you can then vote all week long for your winner. So, it is the Butcher defending in a fatal 4-way against the Walker, Robert Davis, and Mike Larkin.
PromoSlam 4. You're here with the RWT shooter, Robert Davis. You smell that? Is that you, Walker? See, I don't want you to think that I forgot during Promo Mania. You tried to gain some momentum at my expense. You tried to call me out. You tried to get my attention. You didn't deserve it then, and you most assuredly do not deserve it now. See, I want you to understand something. Calling me out was a bad thing. Trying to get my attention was a bad thing. Now that you got my attention, it's not a good thing at all. See, I want you to understand that trying to get some momentum at my expense is only going to hurt you, just like it hurt everybody else. I've made people disappear from RWT. You don't want to be on that list. I also want you to understand that you think you've earned your way here to this championship match. Hell, I didn't even earn my way to this championship match. This should be a singles match between Larkin and the Butcher right now. But for some reason, and the powers that be, we're here. So I guess we gotta make the most of it. See, I want you to understand that you went through somebody who wasn't well enough to compete, somebody who's absolutely terrible at this, and a retired champion that wasn't at his best. So you see, you think you're doing something, but you're not. When I do something, people remember it. When you do something, it becomes an afterthought. Just like this will be. Which brings us now to the Butcher, our current promo champion. What are you so mad about for, buddy? The world ain't really all that bad. I'll tell you what, though, I do have some respect for the Butcher. You know, the Butcher is a man of conviction. The Butcher is a man of conviction. The Butcher is also a man of many words. He is also a man of many words. I don't have much to say to you, Sunshine. So I'll make this really short and sweet. In case you didn't hear that. That's all I got for you. Now you see, I'm not a big fan of these promos, these promo challenges, promo climaxes. The truth of the matter is, I never asked to do this. The powers that be begged and pleaded for me to do this. They need me more than I need them. They know it. We all know it. And that's fine. I don't mind doing this, but sometimes I'd rather not. Because I've got better things to do than talk to you chumps. But you know what? All good things must come to an end. And as cliche as it sounds, because you know I'm kind of trendy as fuck, I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. And did you think I forgot about you? Mr. Larkin, I think we've come to terms. I think we now see eye to eye. I think you have a better understanding of what the truth holds. But I want to make something perfectly clear, Mr. Larkin. This isn't a game. The stark reality of it is this is the truth. You seem to know the truth now. But you still seem skeptical. Reality is subjective. What you see may not always be. Welcome to the realm of the demented.
Alright, it's PromoSlam time, and my opponents are Travis the Walker Anderson. Hell yeah, brother! I'm going to go down to Asheville, North Carolina when I win this promo championship. I'm going to visit the my finger. It's not going to linger. Our beef is done. I'm walking out with that championship, son. Then we got Robert Davis, who's going to put his eyes in his head. I'm your liberator. I'm your friend. I can help you. Well, Robert Davis, I hope your contact doesn't fall out of your fucking eye. Actually, in a way, I hope it gets stuck in your fucking eye because you must be blind if you think I'm going to let you run right through me, motherfucker. And there is the Butcher. Let me tell you something, sunshine. I will be the promo champion forever. Now, here's the thing about the Butcher. David Butcher Gillum. More like Butcher the bitch. I mean, come on, man. You had a woman, minus the fucking tiara, named Courtney Summers be your sacrificial lamb just so you could duck Travis the Walker Anderson. Now you say, Butcher, that I respect you, Travis the Walker Anderson, sunshine, because I put you through all of this and you made it to PromoSlam. But what you don't realize, that it is a, I smell bitch assness up in here, because that's a bitch move, dude, having a woman fight your battles. Because see, if this was me, I've been a knowledge champion for over a year and a half. Hell yeah, man. I lost to Kenny, and I lost graciously. Butcher, you lost to a woman with a fucking tiara named Moni Lynn, and you said, oh, I voted for her. It was me. I voted for her. That is why Moni Lynn won, sunshine. Butcher, just lose graciously. You lost. If I can lose graciously, you can lose graciously too. I mean, come on. You haven't even defended the championship in your 100+ days as a champion. I will take on all motherfucking comers! Travis the Walker Anderson challenges you. No fucking handouts! So you have him go through all this, and yes, you say you wanted to test him. You wanted him to jump through the hoops just to get to you. But if it were me, unlike the Butcher, I'm all about title defenses. I'm all about challenges because you see, with these promos, we challenge ourselves and our opponents challenges themselves to come up with great promos, to come up with great stories, and that's what I want to be as the promo champion. Now, Travis the Walker Anderson says, hey, Michael Larkin, you don't need that promo championship, boy. Well, let me tell you something, Travis the Walker Anderson. I want that promo championship. I want to defend against the likes of Lewis from Evolution of Pro Wrestling, with his Vincent Price sounding voice. Darkness falls. 'Cause this is Thriller Night. Hell, I'll defend against Lewis from Evolution of Pro Wrestling. I'll defend against Tabda. I'll defend against, sup, this your boy, Los Marquez. I'll defend against Moni Lynn. I'll defend against, hell, I'll even defend against Tony fucking Kirkendall after he gets off the crapper, and Chris Maldonado when he's not being a rapper. Evolution is fucking beautiful, bruh. Hey, Chris Maldonado, hold on one second. Let me speak like Chris Maldonado here. Yo, Chris Maldonado. Evolution is fucking beautiful, bruh. Evolution is fucking beautiful. Bruh. Chris Maldonado, you call yourself the soldier of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. What are you, like a no-limit soldier? You're gonna make them say, nah. Evolution's fucking beautiful, bruh. Take the head off, I look ridiculous. You see, Butcher, I want to step into that cutting room. I've said that from jump. But here's the thing, man. You brought a knife to a gunfight, because I brought my gun, and yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, your ass is dead. You know what? Scratch that. Forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. I'm right here, man. Crucify me. Do it. Go ahead, Butch. Because I'm not, unlike you, I'm not afraid to die. Kill me. I could have a seizure right now in my sleep. And I know that my spirit will live on, and my spirit is going to go out and inspire and encourage people. That's what I'm about. That's what I want to be as a champion. A fighting champion, and not just a champion, but another C word here, folks. I want to be a hell of a competitor. That's why I want to be promo champion. My mind is knowledgeable. My mouth is full of purpose. So what Robert Davis, Travis the Walker Anderson, and the Butcher, what y'all say is worthless. I don't need a cutting room. I don't need a mask. I don't need no crazy eyes. My name is Mike Larkin. Real name, no gimmicks. You think I'm scared of the Butcher? Butcher, I work with beautiful women and beautiful overall individuals in lingerie, kicking ass and taking names. Bright lights, big city, pretty ladies, hell, kissing some damn babies. Move over, Lex Luger, because the Larkin Express is coming into town. I'll be your hero. So for Robert Davis, for Travis the Walker Anderson, and for the Butcher, I'm sorry for the hands that y'all been dealt, because my name is Mike Larkin, soon to be hashtag Mikey2Belts. Look into my eyes, gentlemen. I will not look into your fucking eyes. Fuck you, Sunshine. Yes, you will. Look into my eyes, because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. Now, I look into Butcher's eyes, and he's angry. He is a bald-headed British man, bearded man, with a body complexion of the Pillsbury Doughboy, angry man. But when you look into my eyes, yes, I am a nice man. But those are the eyes of uncertainty. You never know what you're going to get, what I'm going to concoct. Well, what I'm going to concoct is a recipe of success, and it tastes like greatness. Down with Robert Davis, down with Travis the Walker Anderson, and down with the Butcher. I win.
Well, PromoSlam is finally fucking here, and I couldn't be fucking happier. And before Michael Larkin goes and starts talking shit about fucking manginas and shit, and acting like he's got all this fucking fire in him, and just putting on this fucking facade, and Robert Davis goes on about liberation and bullshit, let me fucking tell you something. Michael Larkin, he only cares about the fucking hashtag. Hashtag Mikey2Belts. Hashtag Knowledge Champion, Promo Champion, Podcast Machine, and so on and so forth. He don't fucking care about the fucking title. Are you fucking kidding me? Robert Davis? Anybody go back and fucking look at Shooting the Breeze with Michael Larkin and Robert Davis. Okay? He admits that this whole thing is a waste of his fucking time. Well, Robert Davis, you're wasting my fucking time that I have to cut a fucking promo on your sorry fucking ass. I told everyone that I want this. I want this more than anything right now. I want to defeat the Butcher. I want to become the new promo champion, and I want to become a fighting champion. A fighting champion that RWT deserves. A fighting champion that the fans of Max Wrestling Podcast fucking deserves. I'm not gonna be a fucking wannabe fake ass bullshit paper champion ass motherfucking bitch like the Butcher. Do you understand me? Robert Davis, I respect you. You're a good guy. You're awesome. This isn't personal. Michael Larkin, you're a good, really good friend of mine, okay? You're my Reaper brother. But let me tell you both something right fucking now, okay? You're both in my fucking way. This just in. Fuck the Butcher. Butcher, do you have your knives sharpened? Are you ready to go to war with me? Are you ready to cut me up? I will tell you right fucking now, I am ready to cut your fucking bitch ass up. You see, sharpen your fucking knives. Let me in to the cutting room. Put me on the chopping block, and I guarantee you, you will meet the end of my dagger. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your fucking knives. You have tried everything. Everything. could keep me away from that promo championship, because you know I will rip that motherfucker right off your fucking fat ass. I'm done playing fucking games with you. After PromoSlam, you will not hear from me again until Promo Climax, where I'm forced to finally fucking get you one-on-one. You're probably gonna sit there and cut an 8-minute promo, get votes deducted, just for the simple fact you know you can't defeat me fairly. And I don't blame you. No one likes you. No one respects you. I'm not afraid of you, Butcher. I want you to hear me when I say, fuck you. Fuck you, Butcher. Yes, I'm pointing that fucking finger at you because I fucking know. I know how pissed off it makes you, and I want you pissed off. I want you pissed off more than you ever been before. Because it still won't be enough. Because I'll tell you right now what will happen to your Humpty Dumpty motherfucking fat ass looking bitch. You're a fake champion. You're a paper champion. And when the Reapers and the man with the peepers come for you, you're fucked.
Hello, people. My name is David Gillum. You may know me by a lot of derogatory terms. A piece of shit, a vile ass human being, but most of all, I am the best heel in the business. You see, I don't like being this person all the time. So the other day I'm thinking, wow, I could be someone's best friend, someone's next door neighbor, helping them mow their grass. But why would I do this? Well, you see, I'm a subject of the term convolute. You see, all you people in RWT, Max Wrestling, Evolution of Pro Wrestling are all subject to this term, and it's come from different people. You're describing me in a different way to what I am. You don't know me. But let me in. Let me let you in here. And let me introduce you to someone that knows me. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming. You see, Dave Gillum thought he could do this on his own. But right now, this battle, PromoSlam 4, I asked him to let me in. And he's obliged. He's obliged because he knows the demons that man fights. He's got to bring a bigger demon in. So, PromoSlam full, fatal four-way. Robert Davis, Travis the Walker Anderson, Michael Larkin. Let's start off with Robert Davis. Robert, I get it. It's a long fight on your own. And I have nothing but respect for you. You have stood by my side. You have given me your hand. But now, it's time. It's time for us both to go to fucking war. Crazy Eyes. Eyes don't come into the equation. It's mind. Mind over matter. Who is the strongest when it comes? Robert, move over. Move over. You will always have a spot by my side due to respect. Michael Larkin. Michael, we've been on the same side for so long, it's not even funny. You are my brother. But I would sacrifice my brother for my own life. And the same is with you. You ask the same question week in, week out, Michael, and you say it fucking so clever. So let me ask you this, Butcher. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Michael. Do you know who I am? Because you should do by now. Telling stories, sob stories to get your way to the top. I ain't even started with my sob stories because my sob stories are better left in the dark because that's where I do my business. Let's move on to the last fucking piece of shit. Travis the Walker Anderson, you want you want to walk with the devil? Brother, you picked the wrong devil to walk with. I'm gonna bury you, Walker. You see, you made a lot of statements on false statements in this battle. Your mask would be promised. Only promise for me? Well, that's a false statement. You see, but I'm happy that I've seen it because I know now that you're rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. I'm gonna end you. You're not in my league. You're not in my league. So get your little fucking delinquents in Carolina to vote for you. Because I'm already digging a hole. Does the dead rise? Well, that remains to be seen. X Wrestling, evolution of pro wrestling. RWT. Do I want to come back in? You keep me fucking away. See you later. Deduct 2 fucking votes.
From the day you called my name, I will never never be the same.
Okay, it is now time to head to maxwrestling.net/vote to determine the winner of the Promo Championship. Voting is open for the next few days and will be announced next week on the Max Wrestling Podcast and RWT. So make sure you join those groups if you can't wait a week to find out on the show. Of course, there was a 2-minute extension to the promos for this championship match, so that made it 6 minutes each. Mike, you went a minute over, and it's 1 vote deducted for every 30 seconds, so that's 2 votes deducted for you. Butcher was just shy of 8 minutes. It was 7:59 exactly.
What did I say, though? What did I say at the end of it?
You did say deducted.
Fucking votes.
So that's 3 votes deducted. Robert Davis was just about on time, and the Walker was just about on time, so they're safe.
All right, I'll take the. What did you say? 2 votes or 1?
2 votes for you, 3 votes for the Butcher.
All right, I'll take the 2 votes.
Hey, Butcher, I hope you lose by 3. I hope you lose by 3 votes, so you can tell everybody that you fucked yourself.
with the fist.
With the fist, not a finger.
Because that's the type of guy I am. I can take a
That's
fist.
what I do.
That's what I do.
And I did it with a smile on my face. I went down fighting.
Usually on these championship specials, you get a promo from everybody, but you know what? I'm not doing them this time because you've had 7 promos on the show already. Don't be greedy. That is it for PromoSlam. Thank you very much for joining us. You can find me at DazzyMWP. Mike is at SM Show 1 and MCL92. The Butcher is at TOG69BHITB.
Do you know who stole your gimmick, Daz?
Who?
Jack. Mr. Box. You know who Jack in the Box is? Jack in the Box?
No.
He's a clown who sells burgers in America. Not Ronald. That's a different clown. And he's got a new commercial.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, there's a new commercial he does where he's naming his burger, and the title is long enough that before he says it, he takes in a big gasp of air. And every time I hear the commercial, I'm thinking, you owe Daz some money, you
I'm
bastard.
shoving that motherfucker's balloon animals up his ass.
Can you tweet him?
Mike, you've sent me a couple of interviews this week, so I know you've got stuff to plug.
2 porn stars.
Oh my God.
He's got 2 porn stars to plug.
I know. He sent me them, for Christ's sake, man. You know what I mean?
I just wrote BBW for you.
He gave me an insight into Ginger Lynn.
Yeah, Ginger Lynn was one from the 80s.
And Annabelle Rogers.
Yes, BBW Annabelle Rogers.
See, Mike Larkin sent me a couple of shows, and I opened up my message from him, and the first thing I saw was a pair of open legs, and I thought to myself, I don't know what this is, but I'm with it.
This Mike's a special kind of guy. So clean it up.
You know what? I'm just glad that the iPhone XS doesn't show a preview when you get a notification.
So yeah, it's StephenMikeShow.com with those interviews and what you asked about my Twitter and LFC. Yes, Beauty Shade the Dominance, LFC Podcast. I'm done. I guess I can't stop laughing.
And of course, our special guest, he's hoping to get your votes in the Civil War. He is the Rwt Kingpin, Emir BlackBane Costello.
You motherfuckers better fucking vote for me, because if I lose my group to Lewis of Evolution of Pro Wrestling, you ain't gonna find my ass at RWT anymore. I'm gonna go and start a new group, just like I did the first time. But if I somehow find a way to beat Lewis of Evolution of Pro Wrestling,
why would you be so stupid to make this stipulation? Because I was actually sat there last night thinking, shit, dude, I'm a part of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. So, is this a storyline or is it real? I'm confused. I'm like, it's a man's life we're messing around with here.
I'll tell you this.
Votes.
Let me tell you about the true hustle of the war. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Ready for the job. Let me tell you something, bitch. There are some people in life. Let's say a guy like Jay-Z or let's say a guy like Brad Pitt. There are some people in life that are just full of talent that if you took all their money and all the notoriety that they built and you just dropped them in the middle of nowhere, within some small amount of time,
you'd have a caravan.
They would have just like built. They'll just rebuild something else somewhere else. So the reality is, if I lose to Lewis and he takes over RWT and slaps Evolution of Pro Wrestling stickers everywhere, it doesn't. I mean, it'll be bad for a second, but then I'll just start something new. Yeah, it'll be just I'll start something new and I'll be just as successful somewhere else because you can't hold a guy like me down unless you're Nia Jax. She can hold me down all day.
Are we gonna get like a side-by-side video feed of Lewis in Tampa Bay?
That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I wish, man.
Just turns up with a Jeep.
Alright, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube by ringing the bell and like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Max Wrestling UK. Join the Max Wrestling group on Facebook. It's just Max Wrestling now, so it's easier to find. And MP3 versions available to download on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Castbox and Daisy. Also, as usual, the specials are also on Podomatic. And make sure you check out maxwrestling.net and the Four Corner Network at fourcornernetwork.wix.com/podcasts. Join us next week as the Promo Climax 2 kicks off with 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 matches, plus the results of the Promo Championship and the Civil War. Do you need more reasons? No, didn't think so. Counting cards.
Counting cards. Yeah, Charlie Babbitt.
For more information, go to maxwrestling.net/promoclimax2. We must now bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night. Bang.
Mikey 2 belts. Yeah, Mikey 2 belts.
You kiss my fucking ass.